Hey, you guys, welcome to part 3 of my movie ticket collection. Despite what I said at the end of the last video, sorry about that little goof up. This is, of course, part 3, and I'm just going to pick up where I left off on the last vid. Of course, I was talking about the movie Derailed, which stars Jennifer Aniston, Anna Clive Owen, and Vincent Cassel. There's more I wanted to say on this movie, because, yeah, this was a decent, I'm sorry, this was a decent little film. It's a good time waster. It's not the best movie in the world, but then again, it isn't the worst movie either. So, very enjoyable. The ending is what made the movie for me. If you guys have seen Derailed, go check it out. If you're interested, it's a good little thriller. So, Derailed, and I'm gonna get on to some more films I have. Let's see if I can find. A couple I've seen in 2006. Here's Kevin Smith's Clerks 2. The sequel to his 1994 independent black and white comedy, and also serves as a bookend to Kevin Smith's little Jersey View Askew-universe series of films, which began with Clerks and ran through Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and it ended with this little film right here with Dante and Randall now working at movies after Randall accidentally burns down the quick stop at the beginning of the film. Very solid sequel, very good installment to other Kevin Smith films. He can do no wrong in my opinion, just like David Cronenberg. They're both very good filmmakers, both very good storytellers, and Kevin Smith's just funny as hell. I mean, yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. Clerks 2, and Brian De Palma's The Black Dahlia, also released in 2006. This was an okay movie. People shit on this movie too for the so-called campy performances, but me being a diehard Brian De Palma fan since 2001, I have most of his movies on DVD. Dress to Kill, Blowout, The Untouchables, Carrie, Raising Cain, Femme Fatale. Brian De Palma is just a very good filmmaker. He definitely let's see if I can find the words. He was inspired by Hitchcock himself, but he pretty much took what he did and just brought it to a new level. Loved the style that he makes. The one take shot, which is a signature in most of his films. And of course, the little suspenseful slow-mo sequence he has in all of his movies, just like Untouchables, Blowout, Carrie, and has a good classic De Palma sequence here in The Black Dahlia. If you guys have seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But at least, if you're interested, at least give it a shot. If you like it, you do. If you don't, you don't. At least give it a shot. If you're a Brian De Palma fan, just go check it out. So The Black Dahlia. And see if I can find more of my Saw tickets. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. Saw 3, 2006 release. Picks up where the last Saw film left off, which a device in movies that I really dig a lot. More filmmakers should do that when they do sequels. Saw 3, the most gruesome in the series, and the much more character driven in the series, where we go deep into why Amanda, played by Shawnee Smith, became who she is in the end of the last Saw movie. And of course, a little return cameo from Lee Wanell, the co-writer and co-creator of the Saw series, along with James Wan. He comes back in a little cameo appearance as his character Adam from the first film, which I like his character. He's a pretty good writer and actor. So Saw 3, a worthy entry into the series, as with all the Saw films, in my personal opinion. Next one I have is a movie from, one is from Christopher Nolan and the other one is from Martin Scorsese. And I'm going to start it off with The Departed, which stars Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio and Jack Nicholson, who does very good work here. This was a good little Martin Scorsese film. Yeah, as with all of Martin Scorsese's films, I have a few on DVD, this being one of them. This, Goodfellas from 1990, and Taxi Driver from 1976. Martin Scorsese is another pretty good filmmaker, in my opinion, and The Departed was a very exhilarating little crime movie. And I'm looking forward to his next film he's doing with Leonardo DiCaprio, Shutter Island, which comes out in February of 2010. Looking forward to that. Next is The Prestige from Christopher Nolan, the genius behind Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, Memento, and following. I've seen all of Christopher Nolan's films. He's another pretty good director, and I got to see this in the theater. This one stars Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale and Michael Caine and Scarlett Johansson. This is about the rivalry, between two magicians at the turn of the century. Very good performances. Love the shooting style he did with this. Love the neat little twists and turns he has. Overall, a great movie, The Prestige. And I think I have time for one more film in this part. Actually, I'm gonna go into the Hostel films. The first Hostel, which was made in 2005, released in early January of 2006, and Hostel 2, which came out in 2007. I liked the first Hostel a lot. Saw it. This was very gruesome, very reminiscent of Lucio Fulci's work and Dario Argento's work, I think. Extreme gore, extreme torture, can't go wrong with that. And this was Eli Roth's follow-up to his 2002 film Cabin Fever. Eli Roth, he's an okay director. I like him. I like this Hostel. And I went and saw Hostel 2, which of course takes place right where the last Hostel left off. I like when sequels do that with Jay Hernandez on the train. You'll see what I'm talking about. And the story shifts to a group of chicks who are going to the same place, and they experience the same little gruesome murder and torture. Hostel 2, a very solid sequel. And I'm gonna stop it right here, and I guess I will see you guys when I do part four. Part four. So I will talk to you guys later.